Bismillah. Assalamu alaikum. I'm loud and clear. Can everyone hear me loud and clear, yeah? Alhamdulillah, I'd like to thank the organisers for inviting me here today. I've been in Sweden now since Saturday morning, and it's been a lovely trip, alhamdulillah. I've had a nice time. This is my last event that I'll be speaking at or performing at before I go back to the United Kingdom tomorrow. So yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for coming, listening to that wonderful lecture by my brother, flowing all the way from Virginia. I'm from London. Before I got into my poetry, I used to be a rapper. I'm an actor. From London in the United Kingdom. My parents are from Jamaica. I converted to Islam when I was 19 years old. And before I was a Muslim, I didn't know much about Islam, obviously. When I was growing up, I actually didn't know a thing about Islam. When I was in school, if you asked me, what do you know about Islam, I probably would have said, is that a country near Pakistan or something? This is how ignorant I was. So, Islam came into my life at an age where everything was going great for me, at 19. And to be honest with you, all my dreams before that was into like music, stardom. I wanted to be a rapper, you know, I wanted to be famous, and you know, you had these sort of dreams. I wanted to have wealth and success because I grew up with not much money. And that's what happens when you don't have anything and your mum don't have everything. You look at the world thinking, I've got to make something. And I used to watch rappers on TV like Jay-Z when I was young, and I watch him in these music videos, and he'd be like, yo, we got Ferraris and Jaguars switching 4 lanes, top down, screaming out, money ain't a thing, hey. And they'll be throwing money, and they'll have these girls dressed in bikinis, and they live in these big mansions, villas, and they got pools. I say, this is how I want to live when I'm older. That is success. That's the life. And I wanted to be successful. I wanted to be living the life. So that's what my first dreams and aspirations was for. And when I got to a certain age, I realized that these things don't make you happy. They don't make you content. And the things that really give you inner peace are the things we can't even actually go out and work for like that. It's things we're only blessed with: health, family, love. And I needed true inner peace now. At the age of 19, I really needed true inner peace, and I couldn't find it in no material. I couldn't find it in the people. And that's when Allah came into my life. When a Muslim came to me, and he said to me, what's the purpose of life? And he said, where did you come from? Why are you here? Where are you going? And these questions made me question myself. Where do I come from? Why am I here? And where do I go after I die? And he made me believe, with not that much dawah or not that much convincing, that I come from a God. And I am here to please that God, to impress that God, to live a life which is pleasing to that God. Because after I die, I'm going to return to that God. And I believed that, I understood that. I didn't need much convincing. I wasn't an atheist. Of course I came from a God. I looked at my human body, I looked outside at nature, and I thought, yeah, definitely. So, I then said, so what is a Muslim though? Ain't that for Asians and Arabs? Because I believe in God, but this is... And he said, no, a Muslim is just one who submits to God, surrenders themselves to God's will. That's it. It's that simple. I was like, wow. So I read more into it, and I went to a bookshop, and the guy said, now you're taking these steps towards Allah, He's going to come running to you. I didn't know what he meant, but that's exactly what happened. From that day forward, everywhere I went, it was all about Islam, Allah. Even rap songs I was listening to in my car. I used to listen to this crew called Heartless Crew, and they used to rap about, Inshallah, we reach the Jannah. And I used to rap along. Inshallah, we reach the Jannah. Inshallah, we reach the Jannah. Now I was like, wait there, what's he saying? Inshallah, we reach Jannah. He's talking about, he's a Muslim. So these people I was listening to, so Islam was everywhere all of a sudden. And slowly but surely, I wanted to become a Muslim because of the one thing, which was a big wake-up call, which is the one guarantee everyone can understand, and we all know is the only guarantee in life, which is death. And I was scared of dying, not being a Muslim, not doing enough when I die. Returning to God on that judgment day and not being the one who was good enough. You didn't do enough, you wasn't good enough. I was scared of that. Because I was doing so much badness, I felt like if I die today and I return to this God, I'm doomed. So I felt like I need to be a Muslim now, I need to do better. And this is for all of us and myself a reminder now, we still need to do better. We'll continue to be tested till we reach the grave. So I wanted to become a Muslim, there and then. But the only thing that did scare me was the rules. Another guy was giving me dawah and he was like, man, the rules, Islam, you're going to become a Muslim. Well, you know you can't go to those clubs no more. I said, what? I won't drink alcohol, just listen to a bit of music and dance. No, music and dance, that's haram, bro. I said, I'll just go with, like, my friends when it's their birthday, we'll just go hang out in the club. Like, we'll just go chill on the birthday. No, birthdays are haram too. I was like, alright, me, Jessica, Sarah, Mark and Daniel, we'll just go chill out in the cafe then. No, Jessica, Sarah, this free mixing's haram as well. So I'm thinking, what? Do you know what? I'm this guy at McDonald's, I'll be back in a minute. That's haram too, bro. So it's like, everything. This religion seems so hard for a young 19-year-old boy with so much desires. But that's what it looks like from the outside looking in, and that's the world we're living in. Everything that is good for us is decorated to seem like it's boring and hard, when the things that are bad for us are decorated to seem like they're amazing and beautiful. And this is why, and this is me coming from a life where I've done all those things that seemed amazing, seemed beautiful, I could say they ain't. And now I've experienced Islam, I could say it looked boring like a green salad on a plate, but it's actually very healthy, very good for you, and it's amazing. And it's the best thing I ever done. I stopped rapping, I went to Egypt, I came back, and they told me to do some rapping in the mosque. And I was like, you used to tell me to stop rapping, now you're telling me to rap in the mosque, I don't understand. And it's like, do it with no music, a cappella, like poetry. Talk about Allah, talk about the beauty, talk about your conversion to Islam. So I done it. And at first I was very shy. I thought someone was going to stand up and be like, Astaghfirullah, he's rapping in the mosque and leave. But instead it had a good effect on them. And from that day forward, someone came up to me and said, can I do it in their university? Then could I come do it in this university? Then to now where it's, can I come to Malaysia, Sweden, America? So I'm going to do some of that poetry now for you about my story of from the streets to Islam and some other bits and pieces in there, inshallah. Bismillah. First of all, who have we got in here today? I know the brother said any Somalians. Is anyone like, not Swedish like the brother was saying, like you're born here, you're from it, but is there any like proper Swedes in the house? Like, yeah? We've got one. We've got Turks in the house. Any Turkish people? Yeah? Any Jamaicans? I feel alone in this city. Where are we from? Shout it out so I can hear.
Palestine.
Somalia.
Pakistan. Somalia.
Albania.
Albania. What about Bosnia? Any Bosnia in the house? Bosnia. Ah, wa alaikum salam. Assalamu alaikum. Why you not late? Sorry. Late comers. Yeah, so, alright. You had to throw that one in there. Bismillah. Alright, for the latecomers, we were just talking about where we're from, and now we're gonna, I was talking about where I'm from and where I converted to Islam, and that's the best decision I ever made. Is there any non-Muslims in here? No. One. MashaAllah. Is there any converts to Islam? Anyone who reverted to Islam? New, like myself, who took their Shahada, they wasn't born with the name Ahmed or Fatima. Yeah, we've got a couple. So we've got something in common. Alright, if the non-Muslim, if you've got any questions, everyone make the non-Muslim feel welcome. Any questions you have, anything you need to know, it's probably ask the Sheikh. I'm not a teacher, but, you know.
He's a priest. He's a priest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one was a priest? The non-Muslim?
Yeah.
No, I was talking about the female there. I can't see the priest. But if the priest is in there, let's have a talk after as well, inshallah. Alright, let's get into this poetry. Bismillah. You see, I was raised around Guns N' Roses, got inspired by the story of Moses. I ask Allah to have mercy on this soul of mine. I was surrounded by Guns N' Roses, inspired by the story of Moses. Allah have mercy on this soul of mine. It's cold outside, I need my coat on. My mommy looked in my eyes and told me, hold on. She said there's danger down the road that I walk on. And those who walked on it before, now they're all gone. They're either locked in the cage or down in the grave. This is the outcome from the choices we made. Alhamdulillah, I feel I've been saved. Alhamdulillah, I feel I've been saved. Alhamdulillah, I feel I've been saved. Alhamdulillah, that's why I'm here today. You see, it's amazing when I look at where I am today. This ain't what was raised amongst the cold, it's the chosen way. I used to go into my church every Sunday. Mum was cooking rice and peas, listening to reggae. Typical black boy from a typical black household, walking with my jeans low, face like I owned the road. Before there was no hope, I used to make a lot of dough. But if you ask me about Islam or Allah, I say I don't know. A few books, a few months, a lot of reading. A new season, it brings a new way of thinking. I reason what a Muslim is speaking, I listen, I smile because the beauty I found in his religion. This is what was missing, the final piece of the puzzle. So it's starting to make sense now. Before it was all muddled, I was stuck in the jungle, blind like a bat. Now I see quite clear, it's a laugh, thank for that. He brought me the facts, now the boy from the flats is the boy who lays head down on the mat. It's as simple as that. And now that I found Islam, inshallah, I'ma never turn back. Cause I was on the outside looking in, ghetto child lingering, thinking should I take it now? The thoughts were just wavering. Will it make my daddy proud? What am I gonna say to him? Can I go back to my house? Mummy, I'm a Muslim. How's she gonna take it down? How they gonna take it in? Will I end up kicked out? Will I get a kick in? I don't know what to do. I gotta plan my next move. I wanna take jihad soon, but really gotta think it through. So what's right for me, I have to do. I live for me and not for you. I don't believe that is true. The things I read up in the news, it's my choice, I'ma choose. I ain't got nothing to lose. This is the religion of truth. Read the books, found the proof. Ismail came to me. He sat me down and said to me, what's your purpose in life? Because it just is like a game to me. And I would think occasionally, Ismail was right. I need to fix up my life tonight. Could be my last night. So just before the summer, year 2002, my mind's already had a wonder. Now it's time to make a move. I made my way down to my studio where I link up with my crew. I'm sitting on a single chair, running my fingers through my hair. I said, yo, it's Rafiel, is your older brother here? Thankfully he says, yeah, it's my yoga's downstairs. He'll be up in a minute, he's having a word with his mother. When he comes up, I tell him I want to take my shahada. He looks at me and smiles. I stand up, receive a hug. He said, I see you as a friend and more, I look you like a bruv. Now I can feel the love, no longer feeling lost. He said, take off your cross and take a drive to New Cross. That's where I met my Uncle Yasser and his brothers from all over. They said it's time to leave the ghetto life way over your shoulder. So I said, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. There's no true God except Allah. Muhammad is his messenger. I ain't going church no more. I'm going Jummah. Friday straight and Mosque Muntazam the khutbah. I wanted to get the front row. I had to get there early. He read the prayer in Arabic. I understood it barely. I really got to learn it quick. I got myself a teacher. And then I went to Egypt so I could learn the language better. I was feeling all emotional. I wrote my mum a letter. In Egypt, feeling lonely, wanted to find myself a lover. I tried to get married. That's when I suffered a bit of racism. He said she couldn't be with me because my parents were Jamaican. And I said, hey, but I still pray and I fast in Ramadan. And he said, no, daughter, remind me marrying a black man. I said, okay, cool. I'm going to make dua for you. And you know what, brother, just make dua for me too. I'm just happy I'm a Muslim. I came from the streets to Islam, the ghetto. Now when I see my brother give a palm, embrace with a hug and greet with salam, salamu alaikum. Yeah, I'm a Muslim, I came from the streets to Islam, the ghetto. When I see my brother give a palm, embrace with a hug and greet with salam, salamu alaikum. And my mum always tried her best to make sure the son was focused. My mum always had a smile no matter how slow I progress. And my mum would always say, that's my son, he's the best. And mum never let me forget that this life was just a test. But I was raised in Christianity, I used to go to church. My mum would drop me off to school, then she'd rush off to work. And mum saw her son change when I turned 19, but she still loved me the same when I converted to the deen. She just started asking questions. Son, why you do that? I said, Mum, sit with me, watch a DVD of Ahmed did that. And slowly but surely, Mum will recognize the truth and appreciate the changes that I made since my youth. She knew I was flying away, she wanted to spend the day together. This was our moment, we went masjid together. And it was enough to make me smile. Look at my mum with her hair cover. And then she brought the news she wanted to take her shahada. I said, Allahu Akbar. Because obviously, I love Allah the most in this dunya. And then I love the Prophet and his sunnah. But after my love for Islam, comes a love for my mother. And I told my mother, if I die, don't cry. Pray for me at my janazah, why? I believe in a life that goes on beyond the sky. I'm trying to get there while I'm here still alive. And yeah, I'm surprised. I didn't think that I would be able to lead the things that I've done before. But now they see me in the street, they say, Belal, how's it going? I reply, Alhamdulillah, it's going fine. The grass is greener on the other side. The women are more cleaner and the men are more polite. I love my new family, I love my new life. See, now I can smile even if I die tonight. But if I die tonight, tell my mother don't cry. Pray for me at my funeral. Why? I believe in a life that goes on beyond the sky. I'm trying to get there while I'm here still alive. They asked me my religion. I told them I'm a Muslim. But am I a Muslim in Allah's eyes? Will I get to join the party of victory, and celebrate this victory in paradise? Or will they forget me, leave me with the enemy? Will I be the memory that gets left behind, resurrected blind? Cause I turned a blind eye, didn't want to know then, now I'm wondering why. I have to watch them celebrating fine attire. Well, I feel the rage of the burning fire. Allah forbid, Allah forbid, Allah forbid. I'm not one of those kids who I'm up early in the morning before the sunrise. Get out of my bed, wipe the sleep from my eyes. I go to the bathroom, make my ablution. I pray my 2 rakats, see me down in prostration. I'm talking to Allah. Remember Him and He'll remember us. If we forget Him, He might forget us. Now look at us. We're sitting there, we're humble, subhanallah. His name's Muhammad, his name's Zachariah. Because we feel the iman, but when we leave it's like it goes. Zachariah turns to Zach, and watch Muhammad turn to Mo. And Belal turns to Billy, going crazy in the city, partying on Saturday. Mo, you coming with me? Exactly, us there, come with Fires and Samira. The angels watching over, because our time's getting nearer. Zach's drinking alcohol, Samira's got no hijab. The angel writes it down, good Muslims doing bad. We leave, think we're going home, packed up in one car. Samira, turn the music loud, Mo driving real fast. The angel waits patient for Allah to get a command, and then he does. Crash, die with no iman. Fear Allah like He ought to be feared. That day can be today, are we prepared? And die not, unless we die in a state of submission. To get to paradise is the mission. Because I am nothing without my religion, without my faith, or my wisdom. You might see me talking, but is it even worth me living if I don't have fear, or faith, or religion? Imagine it's the end of the beginning, and my soul's been taken. All this time I thought I was winning. Now I'm going through registration. Will my name be called by the one who rolls, or am I the one who falls, face down and bawls and screams and cries? Send me back for another try. Request denied, access denied. Why can't I see? Where are my eyes? Why can't I speak? Why are my lips sealed, eyes closed? Why am I naked? Where are my clothes? And why are those things that I bought yesterday piled on my back? Could this be what they say will be the day of no turning back? Judgment Day. You see, when I read about the religion of Islam in the books, it was perfect, and then I took a look at a Muslim of today, and I realized there's only a few that actually practice the religion the way it says, but we call ourselves Muslims. We claim that it's in our heart. Really, I don't do enough to prove that we love Allah. In our house, lounging around as if we got time. Thinking about this life, definitely on our mind. Story, Ibrahim was prepared to sacrifice his son. Now he don't want to sacrifice the club, he's having too much fun, and she don't want to sacrifice her clothes. Her hair, she loves the look. This ain't the same Islam I read about inside the books. I wasn't a Muslim from the beginning. I sold a lot of drugs, I had a drink, I smoked, I loved off the women, and then it's classified as sinning. I cutting off the first 3 instantly and struggled on the last thing, but everyone struggles at something. It's not as easy as it seems. I was a man of ambition and big dreams. And at a time when my dreams are coming true, Islam came into my life. That's when I have to choose. What do I want to do? I was rolling with my SMS crew. I had a Mercedes car. Going to lunch, I was mingling with the stars. And then real life came and slapped me in my face. And I realized I've got to find my real place within. 5 days I was learning how to pray. Washing my hands, washing my mouth, my nose, then my face. Washing my arms, washing my head, my ears, then my feet. Now I get down anywhere, the masjid or the street. Life's kind of busy, but my praying comes first. Life's only temporary, so I've got to put in work. I love my mama daily, so I know that it will hurt if I saw her on that day in the fire getting burnt. So I found myself on the other side of this world, all for this religion, all for what Allah revealed. You see, Belal in a small flat by myself, Quran in between my knees, books piled up on my shelf. And as I read, memories flash me in my day. Everything looks different, so many things have changed. To Belal, now this world doesn't look the same. All the things I used to like, I can't even like again. All the things I was about I had to leave behind. Ashley was a little boy, Belal's the man I had to find. I always knew there'd come a time when I would cross the line, knew there was a true religion, that religion wasn't mine. They look at me and they say the boy's gone crazy. I gave up so much all for the one that made me, preparing myself for the angels to come and take me from this terrible world in which they placed me. And the signs were clear for them as they are for me, but they didn't choose to listen, they didn't choose to see. I see the two paths in front of me so clearly, choosing the right side, I'm staying on it firmly. Obviously I'm just another guy from the road, and I find it hard on this path that I chose, but I ain't got a choice, now the realness shows. We all gotta submit, that's just how it goes. I'm a traveller in this world, this is my journey home. I'm not stopping in this life, I'm just passing by. I could achieve all my dreams if I made effort and tried, but this life's only temporary, so that's a waste of time. If they knew what we knew, they'd probably break down and cry. We can't afford to lose, we've got to be ready to die. Today or tomorrow, that could be our time. I'm not stopping in this life, I'm just passing by. Traveller, thank you. It's been a pleasure entertaining you. I just hope this benefits you the way it's meant to. Take you on this journey, get the story of my life, and I may not get to tell this story again after tonight, but this could be good night. But it's been a good night. And if I pass this test, I say it's been a good life. I'm glad I put things right, I was on the bad path. Now I make guzzle in my bath, wrap my head up with a scarf, I like a white folk duffer. The sleeveless puffer and the trousers above the ankles, but there's problems in this dunya and I'm seeing the angles clear. I'm in my 11th year, so this is like 11-year-old inspiring his peers. Should I even be here? We could trade places and you could take the chair, and you don't need to cheer nor clap. And please don't compare me to rap. Because I am just a speaker, I speak in the language of the youth. I understand them, I've been through what most of them been through. But now I'm on the stage with a different ambition, like Malcolm, I'm a man on a mission. I made the transition, I came from the streets to Islam, the ghetto. Now when I see my brother give a palm, embrace with a hug and greet with salam, salam alaikum.